Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Noah, and my husband Ben, that is usually part of this channel, he is at work. So today we're gonna talk about how I organize my notes. So for my notes, I need to take a lot of notes if it's medical wise, if it's just normal notes for school. So for school, I love using, let me just take this one away because I scribbled on this one. So I love using these notepads. I got them from Office Depot. These I love taking for school, and also for school I have my notebook. So I have actually a school supply video that I can link down below. But I usually use these notepads. I also use Post-its, but in the end, it's just paper, and I start losing it. And I always misplace them, and so on. So, for example, what I love to do is I have it on my phone. So it's this app. It's called Notes. Everybody with iPhone has it. For people who are interested, my back screen protector, my screen saver, is Epilepsy Owns My Brain Rent. So for people who do not know, I have epilepsy. I can link the video down below, and it's about how I found out how I got diagnosed with it, why I got diagnosed with it, and so on and so on. But let's get into the notes. So for the notes, you can just write notes, but for me, I'm an organizing freak, and I needed to write down everything accordingly. So first off, so it looks like this. You have on top, you have all iClouds, then you have health and self, future, medical, religious, welding, YouTube, and then on the bottom, you have recently deleted. Recently deleted is not that important, but you cannot delete it. So you cannot delete that single thing. It's just if you delete it by accident, you can still recover it. And yeah. So I'm just going to give a broad spectrum of how I organize it, and it's by making these folders. So my first folder we're going to go in is health and self. So in here I have like school stuff that I need to know, so all the classes that I'm taking, for example, everything that has to do with self-improvement. For example, I love learning languages and I want to learn more languages, so I write that down on which languages I want to learn, and so on. Then my workout routine I put on here. For example, I have, my Starbucks order that I love. And for another video that I did once that I forgot to put into the YouTube section was my morning routine. So I just wrote down on stuff that I wanted to say, and I forgot to just put it into that. Then for number 2, we have future. I just give it a broad subject, title. So I have like important information like for my apartment, stuff about my apartment. For like example, the alarm system, that I don't forget the code. I moved to Houston, Texas. I moved here around 6 months ago, and for these 6 months, I just wrote down when I passed a restaurant or something, I just wrote down restaurants that I want to go to. Another thing, for example, I wrote information about my car, things that I want to buy in the near future that I don't forget, tattoos that I want to be getting, some cooking ideas, and yeah, that's it. Then in medical, that's for me, I think, my most important one. It looks like this, and it has, so you can always, there's like a thick line right here, and you can always pin pin any kind of notes. So they're going to be on the top. They will not move down if time goes by. If you add a new note, it will not move down at all. So for medical kind of things, I love just having everything organized. I need to have everything organized. If there is an emergency and I need to go to the hospital, for example, if my husband needs to access my phone so he can find all information easy, he doesn't need to keep everything in his brain. Of course, I send him always my notes as updates. So, for example, this is super important. You can do that even if you don't have like a condition or something. I just use it for my epilepsy because I forget a lot of stuff and I want to have it written down. So at the beginning when I got diagnosed, I needed to fill out normal patient forms. And I always would say, oh, what did I write here and what is that and things like this, because the system in Switzerland and in America is different. So it's also easy for doctors or EMS that want to access your phone, or if you just need to access your phone. So for example, I wrote down the medicines that I'm taking right now. So I'm not going to say what kind of medicine I'm taking. That's completely personal. I'm not going to say any personal things. But I write down medicines that I'm taking. I write down the contact information of doctors that I'm visiting regularly. I write down every, not symptom, but like everything that I have. So for example, I have epilepsy, so I write down I have seizures, epilepsy, and so on. I'm not going to go too much into that. I'm just saying seizures, epilepsy for an example because I share that with y'all on YouTube and it's very personal. Another thing is to write allergies down. If you have any allergies, I have a medical allergy, so for that's important. Then my patient information, so for example, my full name, my address, my email address, my birth date, my blood type, emergency contact, and with my emergency contact I also write the phone number. So for example, I wrote my husband's phone number. Then all insurance information, and what I really like to do is also write down family history, because yeah, I always forget that, and it's important because a lot of doctors ask you for family history. Then I wrote down things that I want medically to happen in the future. If I have any questions, if I have a doctor's appointment, for example, I write down the date that I had the appointment and the questions. The questions that I have for that doctor. And that's with medical stuff. So religious stuff I'm going to skip. That's very personal. Then welding. So why do I have welding on my notes is my husband, he goes to welding school, and afterwards I think pretty much he is already a welder. He goes to school though, and he always asks me to write stuff down if we're in the car, if I don't have a notepad or something with me, or if he's at home, or if he's driving even. So I just dedicated a whole section, a whole folder to him. Then we have YouTube. So YouTube, I write down all things that I want to get in the future. For example, I need to update camera because right now I'm filming on my computer. My phone I can do soon. I'm going to start with vlogs and other stuff that I would need. I wrote down, for example, here, all YouTube videos that I have done, and then I have all YouTube videos that I want to do. If y'all have any ideas of what you want to see, or what ideas of what I can do on YouTube, please comment it down below or DM me. I'm gonna leave in the end of this video. There's gonna be my Instagram and Facebook, or you can look down in the description box for my public Facebook and public Instagram. And yeah, I think that's it. Let me quick check. And afterwards, yes, it's the recently deleted ones, but it keeps your life organized. And I'm very happy about that. I have my phone always with me, so it's just the best to have it always with you. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I am very happy you stayed until the end of this video. It's very important for you guys to tell me what you want to see, any ideas. So comment down below what kind of videos you would like me to do next. Like if you like this video, and subscribe that you will see what I'm gonna post next, and always gonna be up to date on my posts or on everything that I do. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and bye!